You have a chance to help support Toledo neighborhood revitalization. The Toledo Neighborhood Capacity Building Institute is accepting applications right now. LuCynthia Jones and Amelia Gibbon are here with us to talk more about the TNCBI and how you could possibly get involved. Neighborhood revitalization, it's a wonderful thing. I think over a period of time, a lot of really beautiful neighborhoods were let run down, and now finally it looks like the city, with the help from HUD, is getting a grip on what to do about that. Talk to me, LuCynthia, about you got applications now to get funding, and that is for what?
So it's for the Toledo Neighborhood Capacity Building Institute. The applications we've extended through November 14th, so people can get their applications in by going into our website. But the whole purpose of TNCBI is to help those small nonprofit organizations build capacity, build up their capacity so they can be more impactful in their neighborhoods. And that's through a number of ways, through building their board development, board governance, teaching them how to fundraise effectively, teaching them how to manage their financial management better, and also teaching them how to grant seek and grant write, and seek grants that are towards their mission, and especially CDBG grant funding.
So you've got the government funding here, and on this side is the neighborhoods that need the revitalization, the people that live there, and in between is the nonprofits that get this HUD money to help them enable the neighborhoods to turn around. There are a lot of wonderful organizations in the area. Amelia, can you give me some examples of some organizations that have used this in the past?
Certainly. One of my personal favorites is the One Street at a Time Neighborhood Association. And I say it's a personal favorite because they actually went through each cohort and they became better. They started out with just grassroots. These are people who own homes and they want to figure out how to keep the value of their homes up. So they went through this Capacity Building Institute the first time. Then the second time, last year, they went through it and they actually became a 501c3, which means now we have sustainability. And that positions us to have different conversations, to go through different doors, to elevate the voice of community and what people need in order to stay in their homes, to make sure their neighborhood is just not comprised of stakeholders or investors outside of our community. You know, right now, I think 65% of Lucas County are renters, right? And so what does that say to a homeowner? And they need resources and information to stay in their homes, to make sure they have access to dollars for rehab and things of that nature. So Capacity Building Institute positions them to understand how to navigate those systems to get dollars like that.
Well, LuCynthia, I mean, you can fix up all these homes that have kind of run down, but unless the people that live there have an ownership claim, if they own the home, they'll take pride in what they have, and that's how you build a neighborhood. You don't build a neighborhood with renters, do you?
No, you build a neighborhood by building up people, and that's what this investment is about. It's about building up the people that make up these organizations that will impact the neighborhood. So once we pour into these organizations, you'll see that impact spread. It'll spread through them applying for grant funding through private organizations and applying for grant funding through the community development block grant funds. So we're about building up community and using this as a tool. It's one way to do that.
We have about a minute left here, but give me an idea what neighborhoods this is focusing on with the revitalization.
So go ahead, LuCynthia.
It's focusing on all neighborhoods, but specifically our NERSAs, our Neighborhood Revitalization Strategic Areas.
Which is?
Inglewood.
Inglewood, okay.
Old South End, and Junction.
Old South End is a good example of something that really turned around and is just a real asset to our community, wouldn't you think?
Yes, it is. And I just wanted to say, if you would just permit me to say, Dan, yes, that we do have renters, but they're future homeowners, right?
Right.
So they're a part of the community as well. And so we want to make sure that they understand that if you live in this community, even if you're a renter, there is potential for you to become a homeowner because your voice needs to be heard as well. What happens in that community, that neighborhood?
Right. They might need some education as far as getting a loan,
yes,
taking care of their home, the things you have to. This is how you apply here. Cohort fall of 2025-26. And you can scan that QR code there, leave it up for a few seconds here so people can get the phone out to apply for that. These are for nonprofits to be able to get these grants and help people. and help
Yes.
the neighborhoods.
To go through the learning process to get dollars.
And it's going to be a long process to turn the neighborhoods around, but we
Yes,
can
it
do
will.
it if we really try.
One person, one building at a time.
Thank you so much for being here today.
It's
Thank
our
you.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.